Welcome to the course of metrology and measurement. Today I am going to discuss the next part of the sources of measurement. In this part, I shall discuss about the error due to misalignment and the error due to cosine error. And here, before I going to discuss about this, I must recap the previous lecture where I have discussed about the various sources of error, including effect of temperature, where I have mentioned that 20 degrees centigrade temperature is the standard temperature that should be maintained during your measurement operation. And next is the sources of error was the effect due to support, and for that airy point and basal point support should be maintained at the airy point, and at the basal point the support should be maintained. And I have also discussed about the method of measurement by sources of error due to reading and parallax error. And next I have discussed the error due to accuracy of the equipment and also due to excess application of excess pressure, excess force on the measuring object. Now, in that case of accuracy of equipment, I have discussed that you have to use the precise instrument when you want to measure very small object and very small object with accurate measurement. And also the accuracy of the measurement can be achieved by proper calibration of the instrument. And when you use the excess pressure to the measuring instrument, then the probe may be damaged or the object may be damaged due to this excess pressure. So next I shall discuss about the two other very important sources of error, that is the effect of misalignment. So we know that the effect of misalignment happens whenever we consider about the two rotating parts matching two rotating shaft. Okay, so one shaft is coming from the motor, which is rotated, which is the source of rotation, and it is coupled with another shaft of the rotating object. So one is driven and another is driver and driven. So here motor is is attached to the driver shaft, and the object shaft is the driven shaft. Now this misalignment may be due to parallel or offset misalignment or the angular misalignment as shown by the this diagram. So parallel or offset misalignment are that they may be there are two, and the angular misalignment, these are two misalignment due to the radial and axial misalignment of the shaft. And here the proper alignment can be done. Proper alignment, the last figure, that is the figure below, you can see the proper alignment of the two shafts. This can be done with the help of a dial indicator. So there is a complex process of this alignment of the shaft between the two rotating parts can be done with the help of a dial indicator by checking and by trial and error method. You can make this proper alignment. So why we need such proper alignment, or we have to reduce the misalignment of two rotating shaft? Because if we use the two rotating shaft in uh, which is not properly aligned, then the vibration will occur. Even some accident may occur during this rotating part, because it may rotate with a very high speed, even 5000 rpm may be there. So in that case, if some parts are not properly aligned, then due to a small misalignment, this angular misalignment or this parallel or offset misalignment, there may be large vibration will occur, and due to this vibration there is a error in your product will happen, and also their accident may happen due to this misalignment. So reduce this misalignment, you have to go for a checking with the dial indicator, and you have to set the dial indicator on this on once this side and again this side, and also you have to do the trial and error method to make it proper alignment. Now next is the cosine error. So cosine error is a very common error during the measurement of a simple measurement of length that I have discussed in the direct measurement, where the simple length, normal scale is used to measure the length. So your measured length, you want to measure the length, and due to the inclination of the scale with the horizontal, suppose the angle is theta, the scale length is ls. Actual length should be ls, but your measured length will be ls into cos theta. Okay, ls into cos theta. This type of error is called the cosine error, and though this error is very small, still there will be error in your measurement due to this angle which makes the scale with the horizontal. Now this I in this lecture I have discussed about the sources of error, like cosine errors, like error due to misalignment. So thank you, and in the next module I shall discuss about the error types of errors of measurement. Thank you.